Hey again, it's Christina from Sunshine and Flora. So today is my first tulip bouquet making day. I am so excited. I started harvesting tulips this week and we had two 90-degree temperature days. I literally could not keep up with them. So I have a fridge full of tulips. I'll put a picture up on the screen. It is insane the amount of tulips that were ready at the same time, since they're about 3 weeks behind schedule anyway, and now with that heat, they are all ready. So I did my first online sales yesterday, which for this round, I just did some social media posts. I ended up selling about 10 bouquets that I have for pickup today. I may make a couple extra just to see if I can get rid of a couple more. But these are the tulips I'm working with. Some of these really opened up on me this morning when I got them in water. And so I might not use all of these. I may just keep them for myself. So I might have to pull a few more from the fridge, but that's okay because a couple of my pickups are way later this afternoon. So I definitely have time to hydrate some more if I need to. So I thought it would be fun to just set up the camera and show you guys how I make my tulip bouquets, just so you can see some pretty spring color, because I know I am really ready to get going for the season. So basically, these tulip bouquets I'm selling for $20. They are a mixed tulip bouquet. They are all straight tulips, but it's a combination of singles, doubles, some parrot tulips, and some fringe tulips. I still have about half of my tulips in the ground, which are a lot of specialty varieties. Those will all be coming in the next few weeks. So I will make sure to share more videos, but this is what I have today. So I'm basically just mixing all the colors together to make it a nice bright mixture. So I'm just gonna get started. Now the supplies that I need for my bouquet making is pretty simple. Flowers, obviously. I need to grab a scissors because I want to be able to trim them once I get it together to be all the same length at the bottom. I wrap them all in craft paper. This is an 18-inch square, and I have these pre-cut. I buy them in a roll and cut them myself, and then I fold it in half. And then I also need stickers and a stapler. So I'm gonna get started on the first bouquet. I'm gonna start with one of these taller ones. It is fun to have one that is a little more open to start, but then I'm going to include a lot of tulips that are not as open because I want these bouquets to last as long as possible. So I'm gonna start with one of these. Then we'll give them a white one. And I'm just gonna throw these together pretty quick. They are gonna be just a nice mixture. And for $20, I am doing 13, maybe 14 stems, depending on the mixture. And then of course, as I go through the season, maybe if I get a little filler, I might change things up. But for now, I'm doing 13 to 14 stems, $20. Okay, so this is 4, 5, 7. I need some of these deep purples in here. 8. This is a Queen of the Night. Those are so pretty. 9. Ooh, here's a red fringe. That's pretty. 10. Here's a little white parrot. 11. Let's do another one of these white doubles. 12. Ooh, and this, oh, let's do a pink fringe. 13. I think I'm gonna add one more single to the back. This is called Apricot Impression. I love these. All right, so there's that bouquet. Just such a pretty variety. So I wanna be able to cut these stems all at the same length. I'm gonna grab my scissors and do that over the wastebasket. I'll be right back. All right, so there's my length of bouquet. And a lot of times, you know, people, depending on what vase they're gonna put them in, they're gonna go ahead and cut them again anyway, but I want them to be a nice size when I present them the bouquet. So then I'm gonna take a rubber band and I'm gonna put that around the bottom of the bouquet. I use, these are called number 32. They say 3 1/8 inch. I found that this is a really nice size. I just wrap it around about 3 times. And then my craft paper, I fold in a triangle And I like to offset the corners just a little bit. I just kind of like how that looks. Then I lay the tulips down. I'm gonna bring the paper up around the tulips. And then I like to leave about 1 inch or 2 of the bottom of the flower sticking out because that's what's gonna go in the water. Then I'm gonna staple around the bottom so that holds that in place. And then I like to fold just a little tab over. And then I fold it across and I staple it again up here. And then my sticker with my logo goes over top of the staple to hide it. And there's my bouquet. Super pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in water because my first pickups are coming in about a half an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna get cooking on these and see how many I can get done. I'm gonna pre-fold my paper so that goes just a little bit faster for me. I also will have quite a few tulip harvest videos coming up because I want to share with you guys some of my favorite varieties I'm growing. Some of them that I've really liked so far. The single is the Apricot Impression. I've been picking some Columbus. I just picked a really pretty variety this morning that went in the fridge. It's called Verona. It is super pretty. And then actually, crazy enough, I already have all of my tulip bulbs ordered for next year. This year I planted about 1,800 tulip bulbs. I've ordered 4,000 for next year already, so I can't wait. But anyway, I'm just gonna get going on these bouquets and I will show you as I go what they look like. So 1, 2, oh no, it was so pretty. That broke right off of there. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna make myself a bouquet at some point, so I'm just gonna set this off to the side. He'll get used. This purple parrot is from a parrot mix. It's a little bit shorter, but I think it'll be just fine. So pretty. We'll put a white one in here. 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna give them one that's opening more. 4. I don't have a ton of yellows, but I want to put a yellow in each bouquet. So 6, 7. I'm putting an Apricot Impression in each one. The sleeve's broken, so I'm going to take him off. This is called Uncle Tom, I think. 12. 13. Oh, I totally just broke that one too. That one will be for me. I'm gonna put one more in the front here. Let's do one of these cutie little pink and white parrots. All right, there's that one. Now, one other interesting thing about tulips, they will continue to grow in the vase. So some of these are actually going to continue to get taller. I'm talking like maybe 1 inch, even 2 inches taller, which is just so interesting to me. But it's fun because you want your tulips as tall as possible. All right, so this one has 14 tulips, another beauty. I'm gonna go get this in the bucket. I'm making all these in my photography studio. I've been a full-time photographer for about 20 years. You may have heard me say that in my other videos. So that is where my pickup is today, in my photography studio. So I have some buckets out front when you walk into my gallery area, and that is where I'm putting all these tulips. And then when the clients come in to pick up their bouquet, I will have all of them out there and they can pick the ones they want. There's bouquet number 3. I can't remember what this variety is. I think Promise. This is a really pretty double. Ooh, I forgot I had some of these purple ones. These little guys are called Flaming Flag. They're a cute little striped purple and white. I'll put him in the front. Ooh, let's put a red parrot in there. That's pretty. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be 13. I'm gonna put one more in the back, just because one of those was a little small. Okay, there's that one. I just love these. So pretty. So this is what the people see when they walk in. This is my little seating area in the front of my photography studio. And right on that table is where the tulips are. So here are the 4 bouquets that I just made. I need to go double check how many that I need for today. 2 have gone out the door, and I think I need 7 more. Okay, so I have 4 bouquets waiting in the bucket. 1 just got picked up, so I've made 5 bouquets. I just got another online order for 2 more bouquets, so I have 5 done. I need to make 5 more. So I better get cooking, and I think I'm gonna need some more tulips. So I better go get some out of the fridge. Okay, so I have 7 bouquets made. I just need 2 more. And I'm setting all these aside because these are just too far open for me to even put in bouquets that I am giving out today. So I'm just gonna make a really pretty arrangement for my kitchen table at home with these. But I'm gonna go back into my fridge. I want a little more yellow in the mix, so I pulled some Foxy Foxtrots this morning. So I'm gonna go clean up a couple of those to incorporate in those bouquets. Okay, so I pulled a few extra tulips from my fridge. I pulled this double dark purple, which I think this just came out of a mix, so I'm not quite sure what that is called. I pulled another Queen of the Night. I pulled a Gouda Shink double, if that's how you say it. I just pulled these this morning. Those are gonna be really pretty. And then these are Foxy Foxtrot, which is a really pale yellow. I wanted a little more yellow to go into these last bouquets. So I'm gonna get those soaking in the water. I don't have any more pickups for a while, so I'm gonna let these few hydrate. And then I will come back and make a few more bouquets right at the end. And it's gonna be a good day. I'll let you know how many I sell at the end of the video. Okay, my last bouquet is made. I am all done. I have already had 3 order pickups this morning. Even those additional orders came through and are done. So I am really thrilled with my sales for the first day. I ended up selling 11 tulip bouquets at $20 each. Plus I have an entire fridge full of tulips that'll be ready for next week when I take that big delivery to the bakery. And I'm sure I'll be out there again this afternoon harvesting more because they just keep being ready to harvest. So it's a really good start to the flower season. When you consider last year I didn't even do a farmer's market till after the 4th of July. It's only mid-May, so I'm ahead compared to last year, so I'm thrilled with that. So anyway, stay tuned for a lot more cut flower harvesting and bouquet making throughout the entire summer. I can't wait to share everything with you guys. See you soon.